They want to put me in a mental institution?
Honey, I don't know if they can or not. But Max has got the doctor believing his story.
That's crazy.
I know, Rach.
Who is it?
Hi, it's V. Robert.
Come in.
Good evening, sir. Hi, Rachel. How are you?
I'm okay.
Well, I spoke to my father.
And did he tell you that I was crazy?
Yeah, he told me everything.
Do you think I'm crazy?
I don't think that. That's why I'm here. I just wanted to let you know that I'm on your side. Okay?
Thank you, Robert. That means a lot to me.
Yeah, I really believe in you. And you have a couple of more days here in the hospital. So I suggest you stay calm the rest of the time. Then we could think something up to do, right?
I think you're right.
And something else. May I give you some advice? Until you tell the police everything that has happened, you won't be at peace with yourself. And I know the consequences are many, but you have to do it, Rachel.
Rach. He's right, honey.
I know, Dad. He's definitely right. I have to tell the police everything.
Hey, so, how's he doing?
Well, he's stubborn, thank you. Had to give him some pills.
Some pills? What kind of pills?
Well, they're pills that I was given for insomnia by my doctor.
You gave him sleeping pills?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Well, I hope you don't OD the poor guy.
No, I think I have it under control. What did Carla say?
Nothing.
Did you call the police?
No.
What do you mean, no? Rick! Why the hell not? I asked you to do that for me.
Rachel is in the hospital. She, had a baby girl. The baby's premature, and I just didn't think it was right. You know, having the police around there asking questions. And... Listen, I need to be frank with you. The only reason I've been hanging out in Acapulco was, well, you. I thought maybe we had something going on. But I've been sadly mistaken, and it's obvious I'm just wasting my time. Unfortunately, I'm not rich. I have to make money somehow.
How?
I've been doing some work for Frank Tornell.
What kind of work, Rick?
Just, smuggling little things here and there.
Which is why you're always going back and forth to the United States, of course.
Yeah. But I'm going back for good, you know. Like I was saying, there's no reason for me to be here anymore.
Yes, there is. I already told you the reason. Tony Stockdale is going to make
Tony Stockdale. Tony Stockdale hates me.
Rick, what are you planning on doing? Are you You're gonna go to Frank and Max and you're gonna tell them where Tony is in exchange for some money, aren't you?
No. It's not what I want to do. Somebody has to give me some money.
What are you hiding?
Nothing.
Don't think so.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, go eat.
Good boy.
I thought Charles was going to San Francisco to get the clerk that married them.
No, we decided that I should go instead.
Why hasn't Tony called again?
Maybe he can't.
They kidnapped him. Maybe the call from David Largemont was a hoax.
Look, I don't know. But I'm going to be going away for a few days, so in the meanwhile, don't mention any of this to Rachel, okay? And don't get into any fights with Max. I know how you love to go off at the mouth when you get angry, but we really can't afford to have him find out about any of this.
Okay.
Take care.
Have a good trip.
So, you awake?
Yeah. Poor thing, he wanted to shave.
It's getting bitter really fast, huh? So, you did tell him about me, right?
No, not yet. Rick, can you just be a little more patient?
No, you need to tell him about me. Frank and Max would pay an absolute fortune just to know where he is. Can you imagine what they would pay?
Just lay off. I'll talk to him.
Okay, but you better do it soon. Before he decides to leave. You know, I want my money.
Hello, Rachel. Welcome home.
Thank you.
Your room's all ready for you. You want to go rest?
Yes, I would like to, thank you. Dr. Moore said the baby could come home in a couple of weeks. Didn't he, Rachel? Yes. I'd like to go to my room now.
I'll go with you.
Where the hell is Clarke? I can't find him.
He's gone fishing. I hope he catches the big one this time.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing, Max.
Oh, Mr. Andrews, come in.
Hi. Thank you.
My husband will be down in a moment.
Great.
Oh, please have a seat.
Thank you. So tell me, how was your vacation?
Oh, wonderful. We went all over the world. You know, I couldn't believe it when he told me we were going to go.
Oh, how wonderful. I'm envious. Happy for you both.
Thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening, I'm Clarke Andrews.
Oh, would you like a drink or some coffee or something?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty right now.
Sit down.
Thanks.
What brings you here? What can I do for you?
Well, I'm getting married.
Oh, wonderful. That's, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Actually, it's, I don't know how to say it. It's sort of a special kind of wedding.
Special? Oh, what do you mean by special?
Coming. Hold on. Get out of here. Who do you think you are?
Who's Charles?
Mr. Stockdale?
James, is Rachel home yet?
Yes, she's in her bedroom, sir. Have you heard any more news on Tony?
No, he hasn't called again.
Are you sure it was him?
No, I'm not sure, James. You didn't mention anything to Rachel, did you?
No, of course not. Do you think he'll call again?
My niece has been sitting by the phone for the last 2 days, just in case.
Excuse us, James.
Yes.
It's me. It's Charles. I need Charles.
Please. Please come and sit down.
I have to sit down. Yes. I have to sit down.
Yes, yes.
Are you okay? Should I call a doctor, or what do you want me to do? Shall I call your house?
No. Let's wait for Charles. Wait for Charles.
Well, he should be back soon. I hope.
Good. Fake wedding. Now, who do you think you're talking to?
Oh, please, I know exactly who I'm talking to.
What do you mean?
Oh, come on, Max Hauser recommended you to me.
Max Hauser? I never even heard the name Max Hauser.
Oh, yes, you did. You probably even have the ledger lying around here somewhere.
What ledger?
The ledger that contains the fake marriage license for Tony Stockdale and Rachel Swanson. At least I assume you have it around here somewhere. I'm sure Max asked you to dispose of it, but I certainly doubt you threw it away. We could be using the same ledger for my wedding.
Listen, I still don't know what you're talking about.
May I have that drink now?
Sure. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Look, I'm tired of waiting. I have listened to Robert's advice. I've listened to your advice to keep my mouth shut at the hospital. Well, I am out of the hospital, and I want to call the police.
Let's not jump into things here. Clarke will be back tomorrow with the evidence, and then we'll call the police.
Andrew, we have to do this now. I'm really worried for Daniel.
Rachel, we don't even know if Max had anything to do with Daniel.
Believe me, Max had everything to do with it. What are you waiting for? Are you guys afraid?
Well, of course we're afraid. We're afraid for your well-being. You do realize that Tony never turned in Max because he was trying to protect you? Now, Rachel, you just can't do things like that. I think we should wait a couple of days and see if anything else happens.
Anything else? Like what?
I don't know. Maybe David Larchman will call back. Well, what if Tony's alive and he comes back and realizes that you and Max are in
Look,
custody?
Rachel, we need hard evidence against Max. And with that, you'll never even see a jail. Your innocence will be proved.
You both are talking as if Tony were still alive. Do you know something? Did that man call back? Because if you know something about Tony, you have to tell me,
Rachel,
Andrew.
We don't know anything about Tony. They're merely ideas.
Let me explain my situation.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, you see, I'm separated from my wife, but she won't grant me a divorce. And now I find myself in love with a beautiful young lady. I've asked her to move in with me, and she says she won't because, well, she has her reasons. In any case, if we could somehow fake a wedding, I mean, everyone involved would be a lot happier, and I'd have one less problem. I've already spoken to Max House, and he recommended you. My girlfriend even agreed to go along with this.
Where's your wife?
Well, she's in Europe. Oh, please, you've got to help me on this. I'll pay you double what Max paid you.
Double?
Yes.
Listen, I'd really like to help you, but it's risky.
Well, nobody has to know. I mean, we could have a small ceremony. You could even keep the letter and do with it what you like when you're done.
I don't know.
We'd like to get married in Acapulco.
Well, that's out of the country. That's out of my jurisdiction.
You know that and I know that, but nobody else needs to know that. Can't you see? That's the perfect setup. A fake wedding in a foreign country. I mean, what could be safer for you?
But Mr. Hauser lives in Acapulco.
No, well, actually, he moved to Mexico City last week.
Whatever happened to that young lady he married?
Well, I think she still lives here in San Francisco.
And, was she aware that Max Hauser...
that Max used a fake identity when he married her? No, I don't think so. They never lived together, you see. At least, not in Acapulco.
Was Tony Stockdale a fictitious name?
Of course.
You said double.
Yes. Half when you get to Acapulco, the other half when you finish the ceremony.
Okay, you got a deal.
Salud. Thanks for the robe. Everything.
You're welcome. Do you want some coffee?
Sure, be great. That's good, thank you.
Be careful. It's hot. Are you feeling okay? Do you want me to call the doctor?
No. No, thank you. I feel better. Pamela, you don't know anything about my wife, do you? How she's doing?
Your wife gave birth.
We had a baby.
It was born prematurely, but it appears she'll be fine.
She.
Yes, it's a girl.
What time is it?
Almost 9.
Call the house. Please, maybe Charles and Andrew are there.
Sure.
Thank you.
James, when I ask you to bring me a drink, I mean pour me the drink.
Excuse me a moment, sir. Stockdale residence, may I help you?
Is Charles Packer there?
Who may I say is calling?
It's his niece, Pamela.
One moment, please, miss. Is there something wrong?
No. I just need to talk to him, please.
One moment, please.
Who is it?
Rachel? Yes, there's a call for Mr. Packer. His niece? Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, just a minute, please. Charles, it's your niece on the phone.
Charles's niece? Give me the phone.
No, not at all.
James? Get out of here. Get out of here.
I will not, sir.
What is it? Something wrong?
I just need you to come over right away. I need to talk to you, and I can't tell you over the phone.
Pam.
Please.
I got it.
What's the matter?
I don't know.
Charles, if there's anybody near you, pretend you're talking to someone else. It's me, Tony. Did you hear me, Charles?
Yeah.
I'm at your house. Get over here right away, please. And don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. Except for Andrew.
I'm on my way.
What happened?
Clarke called from San Francisco. He wants us to call him back.
Well, did he find out anything?
Well, actually, he said he'd call us back at my house. We have to go.
Okay.
Well, do you think there's something wrong?
Well, we'll call you and let you know later.
Please call me, Charles.
We'll let you know. What was that all about?
That was Tony on the phone.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he's at my house.
Come on, let's go.
Hello?
Pamela, it's me. What's going on? What's wrong? Can't you talk? Is someone there? Hello?
Who was that?
I don't know. Excuse me.
Rachel. Listen, I really wanted us to forget about everything that's happened.
Do you want me to forget that you killed Tony? And you killed Daniel?
I did not kill Tony. And Daniel never came back to this house. You know, Daniel lied.
Oh, sure. He lied. It's funny, Max. Everybody lies except for you. Did my father lie also? Because he said you were David Larchmont, too. Forgot. My father's a drunk and I'm a nut. Who would believe us? Really have to congratulate you, Max. Because you just got away with murder.
I really want us to get past all this.
I want to get past it, too. Only I want to get past it in a different way. Max, I won't be satisfied until I see you rot in jail. No, better yet, I won't be satisfied until I see you dead.
Let me tell you what I could do to you.
No, let me tell you something. I am calling the stockholders. And I'm telling them I don't want you as general manager anymore. I want you out of that company and out of this house.
You do you?
Yes.
Let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to call the police, and I'm going to tell them everything about you. I'm going to tell them you're a fraud.
Go ahead and do whatever you want. Let's see what happens. Max, I'm not afraid of you anymore. James?
Yes, ma'am.
What's the matter?
Nothing, ma'am.
Come on, James, you know me. You can tell me, what is it?
It's Max, ma'am. I just can't stand him anymore.
Well, that makes two of us. What did he do?
It's not what he did, it's what he wanted to do. He wanted to listen into a conversation between Charles and his niece.
Well, what did you do?
But I wouldn't let him get at the phone, ma'am. I just kept him away from it.
You know that was a good thing that you did.
Do you know what they were talking about?
I think it had something to do with Clarke.
Oh, I thought it was going to be something else.
James, could you have Annie come to my room?
Yes, ma'am. I feel so bad about her, ma'am. I feel sad.
I know. Me too.
Excuse me.
I think Mr. Hasser is living at the Stockdale residence.
I see.
Hello?
Pamela, don't say anything, just listen. If there's somebody there and you can't talk, just say yes.
You have the wrong number.
Hello? Hello?
I can't believe that.
Oh, careful. What? I was shot. I'm better now.
Hey, boy.
Charles.
Boy, am I glad to see you. So happy to have you back.
It's good to see you, too.
Who shot you?
Some crazy old fool. That's why I couldn't get back here. That's why Bill beat me here.
You see, it was Bill that called the house.
He called the house?
Well, yeah, he called. He wanted to talk to Rachel, but... Tony, you know you got a little baby girl?
I know. Pamela told me. So we've got a lot to talk about. Sit down.
Well, we finally found that Clarke up there in San Francisco that married Max and Rachel.
Really?
Yeah. Clarke went up to get him back down here.
Clarke?
Yeah. Clarke said he'd probably have him back by tomorrow.
Who's on my side?
What do you mean?
I mean, who's on my side and who's with Max?
Oh, come on, Tony. We're all on your side. Except Max, obviously.
What about Rachel?
Rachel's been a complete wreck ever since you disappeared. I had to force her, not to go to the police. She wanted to turn in Max. But she says that she's willing to go to jail, as long as Max goes also.
Why would she possibly let him move back into the house? Appoint him general manager?
Oh, Tony, you can't still be suspicious.
I just need to know who's with me, Andrew.
Pammy, would you get the phone, please?
Hello? One moment, please. It's Rachel.
You didn't tell her I was here, did you?
No.
She wants to talk to Charles.
Tony, come on, you gotta talk to her. She has to know you're here.
Don't worry, Annie. Max will never know. Okay, the important thing is to find out if Daniel's alive.
I didn't want to tell you. Max said I'd never see Danielle again.
Charles. Hi, it's Rachel. Look, I have Annie right here, and she just told me that Max is the one who pretended to be Larchmont. Yes, he has Daniel locked somewhere. Well, we don't know where. Apparently Lewis has him somewhere. Max threatened Annie. He told her that if she said anything, she would never see Daniel again. Yes. Have you spoke to Clarke? Well, will you please let me know as soon as you do? Uh-huh. Okay, thank you. All right, bye.
What happened to Daniel?
Why don't you ask your pal Lewis?
Max has him locked up somewhere.
Why are you telling me to ask Lewis where Daniel is?
Because, Marnie, Lewis is Max's right-hand man. He has been helping him through this whole thing.
Oh my God, do you think she's gonna tell Max?
No. It's okay. We'll find him. It's okay.
So Max told Annie that he was Larchmont when he hired her for the accident?
Yeah, that's what Rachel said.
So do you now realize that she couldn't have been planning this with Max?
Yeah. I still have a lot of things to clear up, though.
You should have spoken with her, Tony. You're being cruel.
I gotta see her face, Andrew, when she finds out. And I can't do that over the phone.
Okay. Well, do you want to tell us what happened to you? Or you want me to fill you in on the details and everything that's been going on here?
The morning I disappeared, I got a call from David Larchmont.
calling for Mr. David Larchmont. He wants to speak to you and your wife.
Fine.
And I gotta warn you, no cops. You come down to the dock by yourself, no weapons. You screw this up, and you'll never see her alive again.
Look, take us back to shore. I'll give you everything I own.
We don't need your stinking money.
Look, whatever Max is giving you, double it.
I don't trust you one bit. You'd kill me in a second if you could. Hunter, Mr. Journalist on the radio.
Hey, get off! God, come on, get off! Are you gonna make it? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Hold the time. Hold the time. Are you gonna make it?
So then it was Bill who called the house asking for Rachel. Yeah, but when he didn't find her, he called Moore. Moore gave him some money, and he told her exactly where I was.
Why didn't Maura take you to the hospital? Why didn't she call the police?
No, she said she was trying to protect me. Then I needed all my strength before I could confront Max or Frank. Then she told me that Rachel was involved with them.
With Max and Frank? You didn't really believe this, did you?
No. I still don't know why she would appoint him general manager and let him move back into the house.
Andrew and Charles are starting to get real mysterious about all this, and it's pissing me off.
All right. Call Charles's niece and make her tell you what the hell is going on here.
I can't do that.
Well, that's great,
I
Max.
can only do that if Charles isn't in the house. Now, I already called Pamela, and she hung up on me because someone was there, but I don't know who it was.
That's really strange, you know? Maura is also being really strange, too.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
I mentioned Larchmont to her. She didn't even seem to care. She didn't flinch.
What an amateur.
All right.
Let us assume that Bill is the one that called here. Now, he obviously did it to get money in exchange for information about Tony.
That's a big maybe.
Well, he couldn't talk to Rachel. Who else would he call?
Us. He should have called us.
No. He would have called someone who'd be willing to pay a lot of money for that information.
Maura.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, then I think we ought to go pay a little visit to Maura.
Yes, I think it's time we did.
Frank?
What?
There's one other thing.
Yeah?
Hey, I don't know if I'm getting paranoid or if I'm drinking too much or what, but somebody called the house the other day. And I could have sworn it was Tony. But that's impossible, right? I mean, that's not possible, is it? Tell me that's not possible.
I don't know, Max! At this point, everything is possible.
That's reassuring. Thanks, Frank.
No, miss, nothing new. Yes, Rachel's back from the hospital. No, there's nothing else. No, I'm not hiding anything. I understand. Of course I will. Bye-bye.
Who the hell was that?
That was Miss Mara. Wanted to know if there was any news.
Any news? News about what?
I don't know. Ask her.
What the hell is going on, Max? I got this feeling that something's going down.
There's nothing going down. That bastard, I'll fire him tomorrow. Well, let's go.
I can't find him anywhere. He must have found a way to get back to Acapulco.
Well, I just called his house, and of course they know nothing about it. Now, the most logical thing is for him to go home. Where the hell is he?
He probably went straight to the police. Why? Why would he run off like that?
What do you mean, why? I mean, he never trusted you, Rick. He knew you were a friend of Frank's.
You know, that's all I needed. I saved this guy's life, and the first thing he does is he goes back and he tells the police about me. You know what? That's it. I'm history. I'm leaving.
What?
That's it. I'm going. I'm going to go to Acapulco. I'm packing up my things, and then I'm going to Miami.
No, you're not. You are not leaving me here. You're going to help me find him.
Find him? It's nighttime. It's dark. You're not going to find him.
Rick, he could be lying in the middle of the road somewhere unconscious. Please.
Well, then I'll throw him a blanket, won't I?
Rick! Where the hell are you going? Damn it! Rick, get back here!